Hi everyone and welcome back to another doll custom. This project has some bright ideas that can be blinding at times. The concept is so sweet it may give you cavities. Looking at the base doll, this is from a recent lot I got off of eBay. I'd gotten a couple of Twilos and wanted to use her because of her skin tone. The inspiration, if you haven't guessed yet, is Sweet's theme. When looking at the doll, I noticed a few stains on her face, but as with all my customs, I tie back the hair, and with an X-Acto knife, I start to cut the plugs close to the scalp. After my idiotic butt nicked my thumb and put a band-aid, I think maybe I should have used scissors. But after the hair was taken care of, I was able to use a flathead screwdriver and start scraping the hair into the head, and the final part is pulling it out of the head into a gluey mess. It's sticky and I don't like it. I take some acetone and some cotton pads to get the factory paint off and look at the damage. There are some spots on the face that aren't really noticeable on camera, but some paint should touch them up. I put the head to the side and start to take care of the black shadows painted on her legs. I'm not going to need them, so after trying with the sanding block, I figured out that I can just use acetone on them and they won't melt. Yay! Next, I want to pick out the hair. I knew I wanted it to be pastel, but not something that would be conflicting with her skin tone. I wanted some shine to it, but didn't want a lot of it to be overpowering. I had this lovely metallic pink, but I knew I was going to use my metallic white, and I was thinking it was going to be too busy for me. I ended up using metallic white and crepe pink. It's more of a flat color, or a matte color, and I like the contrast of it. These are both low temp nylon from the Doll Planet. I take acrylic paint and color the scalp to give me somewhat of a guide when plugging the hair. Now, when taking a look with the theme of this doll, I knew there were many different types of candy. You have a multitude of swirled lollipops, macaroons, and more. So, why not add everything? Oh, hello Rainier. Oh, here's a lollipop. As you can see, Rainier is wearing a new dress. This is the first outfit I made for this sweet doll. One, it didn't fit the doll, so I tried it on Rainier, and it looked better on her, with the same color tones in the fabric as well as in her hair. So with no leads, I knew I wanted to continue with the project, but I needed inspiration, so I went to watch some videos. And one of my go-tos is Delightful's Decora dolls. I love the colorful aspect of it, and so I decided to do a fairy key look. They have that pastel color palette, and even some have a lot of sweets. In the end, I made a base dress with lots of pastels and rainbow colors, and even a full puffy skirt. This was just the start, but let's go to the face up. As you can tell, my work area got a new look. Hubby got me an L-shaped desk, and I am in love with it so much. I'm not using so many side tables, mostly TV trays. But with that, I have to get a better stand because my camera was too far away and everything turned out grainy and you can't really see much while I am working because of my big mitts are in the way. I have one or both compression gloves because my hands have been swelling more than normal lately. After many layers of MSC, pastel, watercolor pencil, and paint, I have finished her face. Now I just need to work on her dress. I'm sorry for the short clip. My camera died on me while I was gluing stuff onto her dress. Her shoes were taken from my stock box, from a Dracula shipwrecked doll, I think. I cut off the anchor and placed a heart-shaped candy on the heel. Her clothes are a pastel rainbow shirt from fabric at Michael's, a full skirted dress with a painted detail on the bodice, a crossbody bag with rainbow stars, chunky mismatched heart earrings, and a face covered with sprinkles, a heart, M&M, and a gummy bear. I did take some photos before because I thought I was finished. Nope. After looking at her for a few days, something didn't scream done to me like it usually does. I started work on a concept for my other projects, but this feeling in the back of my head, I wasn't quite done with this doll. I asked Sol what her name would be, and he wanted to do a pun on diabetes, Dia. I didn't like it, so I took her head back off and worked on the hair. After using the straw curler method, boil washing with hot and then setting it with cold water, I let the hair dry for the remainder of the night. The next morning, I took everything out to save it for another doll. Separated the curls and did a small gather in the back. I fell in love with it, and she felt done to me now. Her name screamed from the hair, Cece, or Cotton Candy. This project was something I started out wanting to do, but then really not liking what I had created. Then trying something else, walking away for a fresh look, and finally finishing the doll. I love her poofy hair, and when it first came out, it did look like cotton candy. that really made me smile. I am sorry for the delay in this video. The day after I finished CC, I had gotten some really bad news. For those of you who don't know, I've been pre-diabetic for a few years now, and recently found out that I have full type 2 diabetes. I have been battling with not only depression, but also anxiety, bad arthritis in my hands, hence the compression gloves, arthritis in my back and hips, along with other things lately. I'm on medication for everything, but some days I just want to sleep, not do much of anything. I've taken breaks from social media in the past 2 years. I have been customizing dolls, but I want to make videos like this on my channel a regular thing. I do have a Patreon that I try to keep up to date with everything. I also didn't put in a mid-video ad for my Patreon because this explanation was going to be here, and I didn't want to seem like I was beating a dead horse, so to speak. I've actually been posting more on there as of late because I do want to grow that as well, meaning Patreon, with more of the process and even early looks of the finished dolls. I'm not going to ask for anything because what is going on right now is not the right time. But if you want to help with the concept for a new project, follow me on Instagram. I am currently working on a spring-summer concept for a Claudia Wolf doll. I have ready to do soon. And all the dolls I have on my Etsy shop are still for sale. I did do a March sale in my shop and currently planning on doing another one for May, so keep an eye out for that. Sorry for the long outro. I thought I should explain because this video has been teased for a bit and I felt really bad about not getting it out on time. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you guys have a great day. Please be safe and always know this. You may not know it right now, but somebody does love you out there. Bye.